Hey, what's up, everybody? POA here. I think this might be my last Final Fantasy playbox. I'm relatively certain, unless some kind of another wave comes out where you can get a box for 150 and not 200 plus. So here we go. I'm gonna hopefully enjoy this one. I have bought some singles since, especially I did get in on some Surge foils, Surge borderless. Some of them, not remotely close to all of them, but some of them before some of the prices went way up, like Hope S Time. So I think I kind of want to build that deck, and like Squall and a few others. Few of the ones that I wanted that didn't go ridiculous. Like I want Tifa, Lockhart, but it can already kind of hit like 150, and I'm like, Now it's 200 plus, at least the time of this filming. Stuff's gone crazy, but so bought some singles. Still a number of things I would love to see. I did end up buying a Vivi, so I got that out of the way. Although, I'm not going to get mad if there's a Vivi in here. That'd be great. But, what do I still need? And there's a few things I still need. There's actually a few rares I still need, which is wild after 3 of these and collector box and then some random packs on some different channels. So let's get into this. Hopefully I get one of them boxes I see people talking about where they're like, what do you mean the mythics? There's less mythics on average. I got a ton of them. Yeah, I would love to see one of those boxes. Wait a minute, is this Japanese printed? Oh, my other boxes were US printed. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, there we go. Little different. Good. So it means you're going to have art card. Then you're going to have probably a land. Then a foil. So side quest, Blitzball. And then we got Aerith. I guess Aerith can go on top. It's like one of those cards that's doing okay. Ring. Oops. Followed by Leviathan. Elixir, Rinoa. Okay. I did the pull tab without fully realizing what I was doing. So I was like, why does this pack feel a little different? Well, that's why. Galacat. And we finally got, this is one of the rares I had not gotten yet. Obviously, I went ahead and it's in shipping because even though at time of this filming, the borderless Surge Hope went up to $90. Mine did ship, so it went out. So officially, this is a 25-cent version. So it doesn't go on top, but that is actually the first one I've pulled. So Summoner's Grimoire, which is pretty cool. I know I always say that a little wrong, but it doesn't matter. Okay. I would love to see a mythic from the Through the Ages. That would be great. Preferably a good one, but, beggars can't be choosers. Okay. Scout. Fire Crystal. I have not pulled the Darkness Crystal yet. So that is a card I also would love to see. Matoya. I know this isn't worth much, but I really like that card. Ride the Shoot Poof, which is a cool uncommon. Salvagers, cool uncommon. Battle Menu, cool uncommon. The pack of cool uncommons. Okay. Oh, as far as also the lands, I've not pulled Ishgard or Midgard yet. Midgar. So those would be also fun to see. Realm Reborn in the Borderless. Okay. Water Crystal. Okay, crystals I already have plenty of, unfortunately, but still plenty of packs to go. Zidane, Scout. All right, nothing yet from the Through the Ages. Actually, I usually leave that last slot for the Through the Ages, don't I? Which means you need to go over here, and I'll put you over there, and then there we go. Forest, Red Mage's Rapier. Okay, Stroke of Midnight, Memories of Nibelheim. Before it burned to the ground. Esper Origins. Okay. Not bad. I'll put you over there. Prime Vista. Black Waltz number 3. Good uncommon. Cactar. And... okay. Plains. Vanille. Midgar. All right. One of the ones I kind of needed. X-Death, Ash, Random Encounter, Quittus, and... okay. So, knocked one card off the list I hadn't pulled yet. That's a good feeling. Village. There's a Mythic I have not pulled yet. It is on the lower ends of Mythics for this product, but like I said, it's actually one I don't have yet. So, not mad at that. Absolute Virtue. Gold Saucer, Ultropes, Rydia's Return, Magitech Armor. Our first Mythic. I've not pulled Clive yet. Summon Fenrir. Hey, Adeline! Cool. Hero of Light. Guess from Final Fantasy III, which never actually came out in the States until all these other versions came out, but that's awesome, actually. That's really cool. All right, we got Adeline. Okay, we got Brynhildr. Phantom Train, Garnet, Prompto. That's awesome. Plus, Adeline's a card I play with a fair amount. So getting that copy, that version is doubly cool. White Mage's Staff. Laboratory Maniac. Okay. Sin. I've got a lot of copies of Sin at this point. Ambrosia Whiteheart. Sandworm. Reno and Rude. Tidus. Oops. Dropped a card. It's all good. Found it. Sentinel. So I'm sighing about something. I guess I should probably show it. So on that pull tab, then I pulled it down and it got near the end, it caught up at the bottom. And so this is the Cloud X Soldier borderless. And it's the signature one, and I got the corner. Totally just sighed. That's why some people don't mess around with pull tabs. I've gotten really good at pull tabs, though, so I really haven't been worried about it. But One Zone Hubris gets the best of them. Summon Titan. Capital City, Capital City, Capital City. Samurai's Katana. However you pronounce that. All right, done with the first row. We've got one Mythic. One pretty cool Through the Ages pull. Starting Town, that's a hit. Noctis, Fang, Eject, Icons, Demon Wall, Laughing Mad. Okay, Vector, Dreams of Laguna, Summon Bahamut. There's a good pull. I've got a couple of those, but that works for me. Ignis, Queen Brand. Okay. Zidane, From Father to Son, Garland. Overkill, good uncommon. Figured we'd get through that pack pretty quickly. Like now I'm all tentative again. Insomnia, Snow Villiers, Lightning Bolt. That's not a rare. Nope. Lunar Whale is. Lunar Whale. Summon Shiva. Shiva Kamini. Soma Krondam Kar. Alright. Saz's Chocobo, which is kind of cool. Really don't want to yell right now that loud. Ninja Blades and foil. Prime time, all right? Yeah, and Choco. Okay. Side quest, catch a fish. Black Waltz. I think it's our second Black Waltz, right? All right, good old Prime Time, which is a rare in this product. It's a couple decent rares. Overkill and foil, love to see that. Not the mythic I want. Actually, I would say dead last on the list. Ancient Adamantoise. I've already pulled 2, both out of set boxes actually. So that's a womp womp. That is a womp womp. At this point in my openings, with what I've seen a lot of and what I've seen none of, that's a womp womp. But hopefully we can get at least one more cool mythic before we're done. Jumbo Cactar. Sweet. I'm gonna put you in that pile. Yeah. Eden, Shantoto, Summon Anima. Okay. Okay. Hey, Kefka. There's one I have not pulled yet. All right, Kefka Court Mage. Came down some in price, but still really cool card. So that's sweet. All right, so we got a Kefka. Squall. Squall has actually gone up since release. This set's been wild. It's so fun watching like MTG Finance. It's like so many people that are so confused by what's happening. It's wild to me. And then they're trying to like project. And I'm sorry, you cannot. You are in uncharted territory. I've said this before. You cannot project this right now. You can guess, but you don't know. Nobody knows. The popularity of this set has been crazy. Lindblum. Cypher. Okay. You know what? I'm going to put Cypher on top because that's one I've like barely seen. Opera Love Song. All right, last pack of the middle row. Mountain. Says Chocobo. Joda. All right. I've already pulled a Joda, but it's still a really cool version. Not as cool as SpongeBob, though. Somebody just got mad. Oh, I haven't pulled a Stiltskin yet. Can we get one of them? Little Moogle? I haven't pulled Tifa yet either. Tifa Lockhart, just regular old Tifa Lockhart. Okay, Xenarkand. Vanille and the Borderless. Barrett. Okay. It's kind of funny when you think about it, like 4 play boxes and I'm missing rares. Mythics, okay, especially with the pull rates. But rares? Come on. Balthier and Fran in the Borderless. All right. Hey, a Sid. My last box didn't have a Sid. I think I already have the Sid, but it's still a Sid. Okay. Dragoon's Wyvern. Azusa. That is awesome. Is that... That's 4 rares. Wow, out of the... Through the Ages. That's a cool one. All right, I'm a big fan of that one. That's great. Hey, Jill. Jill's pretty good. Well, I'm getting some neat things in this box, I'll say. Not a home run box, but at least I'm getting some things where I'm like, all right, I dig it. Right? In the end, that's good. You can't always have a home run box. Dark Knight's Greatsword. The Earth Crystal. Well, if I'm not going to get a Darkness Crystal, which I do not have a copy of yet, then at least get the one I'm most likely to play with in the Earth Crystal. Of course, I don't have a borderless Earth. Wait, do I? Oh, yeah, I do. I have a borderless Earth Crystal. Never mind. I was trying to think. Okay, here we go. Common, Iron Giant. Deadly Dispute. Mythic. Ah, a Tyrion Prywin. I did pull one of these last time, but I'll take another one. Okay. All right, can we get one more Mythic and then we get one of them special Mythic boxes? Huh? Because we're at 5. Like, that blows away my other 2 boxes. Or other 3 boxes. Actually, yeah, it blows away the other 3 boxes. Starting Town. Duplication done right. Haha. I think that gives me a playset now. Yay. Gaius. All right, so we are down to the last 4 packs. Can we get a Mythic off the Through the Ages? Or some kind of, I haven't gotten like a special borderless version or anything like that out of the Mythics. Which that's probably asking a lot out of this point, having 5. Hey! We did get one. It's in foil. It is Bob. Probably dead last on the list of ones, but hey. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. At least Bob. That's borderless Bob with a Wall of Omens. All right, the Planisphere. That is a good rare. Yeah. I'm hoping to see a borderless, blah, 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 blah. Oh, here's Dark Confidant. Oh, all right. Okay. Well, I got one. So, waste. Blitzball Shot. Arden. So we got Arden Usurper. I have not pulled Jet yet either. I can just kind of go down the list of rares But we're down to the last 2 packs. The rare I'd most like to see is Tifa. That would be the one I'd most like to see. Or Darkness Crystal. Either or. Windurst. Haste Magic. The Wind Crystal. We got all 4 crystals besides the one I need. Hey, well, Borderless Shiva. That's sweet. That's pretty sweet. All right. I swear to God. Boxes troll me. That's what they do. Okay, last pack. Look. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the assortment that I got. This is not like a banger of a box, right? But overall, I am not displeased. So that's cool. Princess Sarah is really a nice grab for me. Okay, last pack. Come on, last pack magic. Sage. Rare. Final Fantasy IV. It is Cecil. That's going to do it. All right. Okay. Well, now I know a few of the rares and mythics I need to go place an order for. Somebody I know wants to trade me a Clive, so that's going to be happening. But that's cool. That does mean that's all 4 play boxes, and I pulled 0 mythics off the Through the Ages. Did I pull 0 mythics off the Through the Ages? No, I pulled 1 Sephiroth the Savior. Yeah, so I pulled 1 mythic in the 4 boxes from the Through the Ages. That's pretty rare. Like, those are pretty hard to get. Like, those are hard to get in collector boxes, too. That's fascinating. It's really interesting what they did here. They really upped the collectability level of things, which, of course, is good and not good at the same time, depending on the side you want to look at. But I'm not going to go into all the details on that. Everybody out there already knows the push and pull involved in all this. Either way, I got a pretty cool assortment of rares, and I'll take that. And getting Bahamut and Kefka is cool, and I got a mythic I hadn't pulled yet. And we got like the fanciest of Bobs. Well, I guess there's one fancier, isn't there? Yeah, I guess there's one fancier, isn't there? Getting the I think it's the full art or the no border or whatever you want to call it, like the store championship version of Bob. But whatever. Appreciate you all watching, liking, commenting, all that stuff that you do. Comments on the Final Fantasy videos have been fascinating. I have noticed on my channel and many other channels that Final Fantasy has definitely brought some other people attention to Magic, which is, for the most part, good. But I will say to those people, this is not Pokemon, okay? This community is already toxic enough. We don't need that on top of things. Thank you, appreciate it. Right, so let's. This is a game to be enjoyed before a collectible, while it's also a collectible, right? So it's not Pokemon where it's a collectible and then like kids might play it maybe. Anyway, talk to you all sometime.